What if Ron Weasley wasn't in Gryffindor? Imagine a world where the Sorting Hat placed him in Hufflepuff instead. How would this change everything we know about the Harry Potter story? In this video, we explore the ripple effects of Ron's different house placement, from his friendships with Harry and Hermione to his role in their adventures. We'll see how one small change could reshape the entire magical world. As we dive into Ron's character, one trait stands out above all others: his unwavering loyalty. This quality shines brightest when the entire school turns against Harry during the Triwizard Tournament, with Ron standing firmly by his friend's side, facing ridicule and isolation alongside him. Throughout the series, Ron's loyalty is a constant thread weaving through his actions. From befriending Harry on the Hogwarts Express to the final battle against Voldemort, Ron's commitment never wavers. He follows Harry into dangerous situations time and time again, putting his own life on the line without hesitation. Ron's loyalty is complex, occasionally tested by his own insecurities and doubts. These moments of internal conflict make his steadfast support all the more powerful when he overcomes them. Interestingly, Ron's loyalty often overshadows his bravery. While he certainly has courageous moments, it's his steadfast support that defines him more than acts of daring. In Deathly Hallows, when Ron returns to Harry and Hermione after their fight, it's not a grand heroic gesture that brings him back. It's his deep-rooted loyalty and love for his friends that compels him to return, even in the face of danger. Ron's loyalty frequently puts him in difficult situations. In Chamber of Secrets, he faces his greatest fear, spiders, to help Harry. Despite his terror, Ron pushes through, famously quipping, "Why spiders? Why couldn't it be follow the butterflies?" This moment perfectly encapsulates how Ron's loyalty drives him to overcome his own fears and discomfort for the sake of his friends. As we examine Ron's character, a question emerges. Does loyalty define Ron more than courage? While Gryffindor values bravery above all, Ron's actions consistently demonstrate that his loyalty is his driving force. His bravery often stems from this loyalty, rather than a desire for glory or adventure. This trait aligns closely with Hufflepuff values, suggesting that perhaps the Sorting Hat made a mistake in placing Ron in Gryffindor. Ron's unwavering support of Harry exemplifies the Hufflepuff trait of loyalty. He consistently puts Harry's needs first, even when it's not easy or comfortable. This selfless dedication to friendship embodies the very essence of Hufflepuff values, highlighting how Ron's character aligns with the house known for its steadfast loyalty and hard work. Ron's loyalty is undeniable, but what about his work ethic? Many fans assume Ron is lazy, coasting on Harry and Hermione's talents. Yet, hidden beneath his laid-back exterior lies a determination that would make any Hufflepuff proud. What moments reveal Ron's true potential? The misconception that Ron Weasley is lazy often overshadows his genuine efforts and hard work. This perception stems from his easygoing nature and the frequent comparisons to his high-achieving friends. However, a closer look at Ron's journey reveals a character who consistently strives to improve himself and contribute to his team's success. One of the clearest examples of Ron's hidden determination comes from his intense Quidditch training in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Despite initial struggles and self-doubt, Ron commits himself fully to improving his skills as keeper. He spends countless hours practicing, pushing through failures and setbacks. This dedication ultimately pays off when he helps lead Gryffindor to victory in the Quidditch Cup, showcasing his ability to rise to challenges when it matters most. Ron's efforts extend beyond the Quidditch pitch. Throughout the series, we see him working to improve his chess skills, a talent that proves crucial in protecting the Sorcerer's Stone. While chess comes naturally to Ron, his continued practice and strategic thinking demonstrate a commitment to honing his abilities. This dedication to self-improvement aligns closely with Hufflepuff values of hard work and fair play. Perhaps the most overlooked aspect of Ron's work ethic is his constant effort to keep up with Harry and Hermione. Surrounded by exceptional talents, Ron often feels the pressure to prove his worth. This drive pushes him to tackle difficult magical concepts, brave dangerous situations, and contribute meaningfully to their adventures. His determination to not be left behind speaks to a deep-seated motivation that often goes unnoticed. It's possible that in the shadow of Harry's heroism and Hermione's brilliance, Ron's steady efforts and improvements fade into the background. Being friends with high achievers can lead to feelings of inadequacy, which may explain why Ron's hard work often goes unrecognized by both readers and other characters in the series. Ron's perseverance in the face of these challenges embodies a key Hufflepuff trait. Despite setbacks and moments of self-doubt, he consistently pushes forward, refusing to give up on himself or his friends. This resilience is particularly evident in moments like his return to Harry and Hermione during the Horcrux hunt, where he overcomes his own insecurities to rejoin the mission. Through these actions, Ron demonstrates that his work ethic, while sometimes overlooked, is a fundamental part of his character and crucial to the trio's success. Ron's fierce reaction to injustice reveals a side of him that's often overlooked. His unwillingness to tolerate prejudice becomes apparent early in the series, particularly when he confronts Draco Malfoy for using the term mudblood against Hermione. This protective nature extends beyond his immediate circle, demonstrating a broader concern for fairness and equality. Throughout the series, Ron consistently stands up against unfairness, often putting himself at risk to defend others. His actions reflect a deep-rooted belief in fair play, a cornerstone of Hufflepuff values. This is evident when he defends his family against insults about their financial status, showing that his sense of justice extends to social and economic inequalities as well. Ron's fairness sometimes clashes with his own moments of pettiness. His jealousy towards Harry during the Triwizard Tournament, or his occasional teasing of Hermione, might seem at odds with his broader moral stance. This complexity adds depth to Ron's character, suggesting that his understanding of fairness is still developing throughout the series. Having grown up in a family that faced financial struggles and societal prejudices, Ron has a unique perspective on unfairness. This background fuels his desire to stand up for others who face similar challenges, aligning closely with Hufflepuff's reputation for championing the underdog. Ron's approach to fairness is grounded in personal experiences and relationships. This becomes clear in moments where he challenges unfair treatment within their friend group or at Hogwarts, showing a keen awareness of interpersonal dynamics that Harry sometimes overlooks. One notable instance of Ron's sense of justice extending beyond his immediate circle is his concern for house elves. Despite initial reluctance, Ron gradually comes to support Hermione's SPEW campaign, recognizing the unfair treatment of these magical beings. This shift in perspective demonstrates Ron's growing awareness of systemic inequalities in the wizarding world. Ron's defense of Luna Lovegood against bullies further illustrates his commitment to fairness beyond his close friends. By standing up for Luna, who is often misunderstood and mocked by her peers, Ron shows that his moral code encompasses a wider range of individuals and situations. As the series progresses, Ron's sense of justice evolves, becoming more nuanced. His experiences fighting against Voldemort's regime help shape a deeper understanding of systemic injustice. This growth aligns Ron even more closely with Hufflepuff's core values of fairness and equality, showcasing how his character embodies these traits in increasingly complex ways. As Ron fights against injustice, an invisible enemy lurks within. His puzzling behavior after receiving an honor raises questions about the true nature of bravery. What if Ron's greatest challenge wasn't external threats, but something far more personal? Ron's reaction to being made prefect reveals a surprising aspect of his character. Instead of pride or excitement, he responds with disbelief and self-doubt. This moment highlights a key trait often associated with Hufflepuff House, a tendency towards insecurity and self-questioning. Ron's immediate assumption that there must have been a mistake shows how deeply his self-doubt runs, even in the face of recognition and achievement. This insecurity stands in stark contrast to the typical Gryffindor bravado. While his housemates are known for their confidence and daring, Ron often struggles with feelings of inadequacy. His position as the youngest Weasley son plays a significant role in shaping these insecurities. Growing up in the shadow of his older brother's achievements, Ron frequently feels the pressure to measure up, yet doubts his ability to do so. Ron's struggles with self-worth manifest in various ways throughout the series. During the Triwizard Tournament, his fear of being overshadowed by Harry's fame leads to a rift in their friendship. In another instance, when faced with the Horcrux locket's influence, Ron's deepest insecurities surface, causing him to temporarily abandon his friends. These moments illustrate how Ron's self-doubt can significantly impact his actions and decisions. The origins of Ron's insecurities are complex. While his family environment contributes to these feelings, the depth of his self-doubt suggests it might be an inherent part of his character. This aligns with Hufflepuff traits, where self-reflection is highly valued. However, Ron's journey also demonstrates the Hufflepuff quality of growth through perseverance. As the series progresses, Ron gradually learns to recognize his own worth. His experiences, from winning the Quidditch Cup to destroying the Horcrux locket, help him overcome his self-doubt. This process of self-discovery and acceptance reflects the Hufflepuff emphasis on personal development and inner strength. Ron's growth shows that true bravery often involves confronting and overcoming one's own insecurities. Ron's perseverance pays off, but at what cost? As he faces his greatest fear, Ron's reaction sparks a debate about the true nature of courage. Could his most Gryffindor-like moment actually reveal his deepest Hufflepuff traits? Ron's sacrifice during the life-sized wizard's chess game in Philosopher's Stone stands out as a defining moment of bravery. As Harry and Hermione watch in horror, Ron deliberately allows himself to be taken by the opposing queen, knowing it's the only way to secure their victory. This selfless act, putting the mission above his own safety, exemplifies the courage typically associated with Gryffindor House. Yet Ron's bravery often stems from a place of deep loyalty, rather than a desire for glory or adventure. This blending of courage and loyalty creates a unique form of bravery that doesn't quite fit the traditional Gryffindor mold. Ron's courage manifests in unexpected ways throughout the series. In Chamber of Secrets, he confronts his crippling fear of spiders to help Harry uncover the truth about the chamber. His determination to push through his terror showcases a perseverance that aligns closely with Hufflepuff values. In Deathly Hallows, Ron's destruction of the locket Horcrux reveals a different facet of his bravery. Facing his deepest insecurities and emerging victorious, Ron demonstrates how his courage is intertwined with personal growth and self-discovery. The nature of Ron's bravery raises an intriguing question. Does it fundamentally differ from the typical Gryffindor boldness? While Gryffindors are known for their daring, Ron's acts of courage often come from a place of quiet resolve. His bravery isn't about seeking the spotlight, but about standing firm in his convictions. During the Battle of Hogwarts, Ron's suggestion to evacuate the house elves from the kitchens showcases a unique blend of courage and fairness. This moment highlights how Ron's bravery is often linked to his growing sense of justice, a trait that bridges Gryffindor and Hufflepuff values. Ron's brand of courage, characterized by its roots in loyalty and its expression through persistent effort, creates a complex character that defies simple categorization. His bravery, tempered by humility and strengthened by his willingness to confront his fears, makes Ron a nuanced and relatable figure. Through him, we see that courage can take many forms, each equally valid and powerful in its own right. Ron's role in the trio extends far beyond comic relief or sidekick status. His strategic mind and unwavering support prove crucial time and again. Yet one pivotal moment forces us to question: is Ron's true strength his Gryffindor courage or his Hufflepuff-like loyalty? This moment comes when Ron returns to Harry and Hermione during their Horcrux hunt, destroying the locket that had tormented them all. His comeback demonstrates a deep-rooted loyalty that overcomes his own insecurities and doubts. This act of redemption highlights Ron's unique position within the trio, showcasing how his Hufflepuff-like traits complement and balance his friend's strengths. While Harry often takes the lead with his natural heroism and Hermione contributes her vast knowledge, Ron's role is more nuanced. He provides strategic thinking and a grounding influence that keeps the group connected to the wizarding world they're fighting to protect. His ability to lighten tense situations with humor creates a stabilizing force within the trio. Ron's Hufflepuff traits, particularly his loyalty and fair-mindedness, often serve as a bridge between Harry's impulsiveness and Hermione's rigid adherence to rules. In Prisoner of Azkaban, when Harry and Hermione are at odds over the firebolt, Ron tries to mediate, showing his ability to see both sides of an argument. This balanced perspective proves invaluable throughout their adventures, helping to resolve conflicts and keep the group united. Ron's loyalty holds the trio together in crucial moments. In Goblet of Fire, despite his initial jealousy, Ron ultimately stands by Harry when the entire school turns against him. During their time at Shell Cottage in Deathly Hallows, Ron's steady presence and practical approach help Harry and Hermione recover from their traumatic experiences and refocus on their mission. If Ron had been sorted into Hufflepuff, the trio's dynamic would undoubtedly change. His role as a mediator might be amplified, with his house's emphasis on fairness and hard work potentially influencing Harry and Hermione's approaches to problem-solving. The inter-house friendships could also foster greater unity at Hogwarts, breaking down barriers between houses and promoting cooperation in the face of growing threats. However, Ron's Hufflepuff-like qualities prove essential to the trio's success even within the Gryffindor framework. His loyalty provides a constant source of support for Harry, who often feels isolated by his fame and destiny. Ron's willingness to stand by his friends, even in the face of danger or public opinion, embodies the best of both Gryffindor and Hufflepuff traits. Ron's journey throughout the series demonstrates that true heroism isn't always about grand gestures or exceptional abilities. His strategic thinking, emotional intelligence, and unwavering loyalty form a vital cornerstone of the trio's strength. These qualities, often associated with Hufflepuff, blend seamlessly with his Gryffindor bravery, creating a unique and indispensable member of the group whose contributions are as significant as they are subtle. Ron's unwavering loyalty and support were instrumental to the trio's success. Yet these traits align closely with another Hogwarts house. What if the Sorting Hat had followed through on its momentary inclination to place Ron in Hufflepuff? This alternate path could reveal hidden depths to Ron's character and reshape the very foundation of the Harry Potter story. The Sorting Hat's consideration of placing Ron in Hufflepuff opens up a world of possibilities. Imagine Ron sitting nervously on the stool, the hat perched upon his red hair, whispering about loyalty, hard work, and fair play. Instead of calling out Gryffindor, the hat shouts Hufflepuff, and Ron's path diverges dramatically from the one we know. As a Hufflepuff, Ron's journey through Hogwarts would take on a different flavor. The common room near the kitchens would become his home, filled with plants and the warm glow of copper lamps. This environment could nurture Ron's often overlooked qualities, helping him overcome his insecurities more quickly and allowing his natural talents to shine. Major plot points would shift in interesting ways. During the troll incident, Ron might approach the situation with a more collaborative mindset, perhaps rallying his housemates to help Hermione. This could set a different tone for their friendship, built on mutual support rather than shared danger. Ron's relationships would likely develop along new lines. His friendship with Harry might take longer to form, built on inter-house cooperation. This distance could actually strengthen their bond, as Ron wouldn't feel constantly overshadowed by Harry's fame within Gryffindor. With Hermione, Ron's newfound patience might lead to a smoother, less contentious friendship early on. Ron's character growth in Hufflepuff could be profound. Without the pressure to live up to Gryffindor's reputation for daring, Ron might develop a quieter, more grounded form of courage. His strategic mind, already evident in his chess skills, could flourish in an environment that values thorough planning and teamwork. The burning question remains: would a Hufflepuff Ron still become friends with Harry and Hermione? While the circumstances of their meeting would change, Ron's fundamental qualities would likely draw him to Harry's side, especially in times of need. His Hufflepuff traits might actually make him an even more steadfast friend, less prone to the jealousy and insecurity that occasionally strained their relationship. In Hufflepuff, Ron could potentially thrive in new ways. The house's accepting nature might allow Ron to step out of his brother's shadows more easily, developing his own identity without constant comparison. His leadership skills, often overshadowed by Harry's heroics, might emerge more naturally in the collaborative Hufflepuff environment, revealing a Ron who is confident, supportive, and indispensable in his own unique way. As we've explored Ron's character through the lens of Hufflepuff traits, it's clear that he embodies qualities of both houses. His loyalty and sense of fairness align closely with Hufflepuff values, while his moments of bravery reflect Gryffindor's spirit. This complexity reminds us that characters, like real people, can't be neatly sorted into single categories. Ron's journey shows us that house traits often overlap and complement each other. His Hufflepuff-like qualities of hard work and fairness enhance his Gryffindor courage, creating a unique and valuable member of the trio. By looking beyond house stereotypes, we gain a deeper appreciation for Ron's multifaceted nature and his significant role in the story. This nuanced view of Ron's character highlights the importance of recognizing the complexity in both fictional characters and real individuals.